Hey, it's Steve Mayer from Adventure Toy Store, home of Cloud9 Paragliding. We're pretty excited to be really the center for mini-wing speed flying in the US. We've been doing it longer than anybody. We've traveled all over the world, we've flown everything, we've tested everything, and we have a huge selection of equipment. One of the most common questions is, which harness do I use? We'll confuse people. Most places are only going to have one or two harnesses. We have all of them, or a lot of the really high-end harnesses. So I want to quickly just do a comparison and show you some of the lighter weight, either hike and fly for paragliding or for mini-wing / speed flying harnesses. Talk about the prices, advantages, disadvantages, what we like, what we don't like. You're always welcome to come by our shop, try all these on. We almost always have everything in stock in every size. Of course, if you order something on adventuretoystore.com, it doesn't fit, you can always send it back for a different harness or a different size. We know how that works. You gotta try these things on. But let me just quickly introduce each of the harnesses that we like and what we sell, and talk about advantages and disadvantages. So I'm going to start with the lightest and then go up to the heaviest. If you look on each product's description page, there are individual videos which show all the features in great depth. This is just a quick overview of everything. So we're going to start with the lightest weight. This is the Ozone F Light. Moving up to the Ozone OZO, which is a reversible harness. Moving over to the SupAir Radical. Again, I'm going lightest to heaviest. Then we move over to the Ozone Oxygen and the Ozone Attack, which are really tried and true. And then the beefiest, the SupAir Escape. Okay, so the first one on our lineup, again, individual product reviews under the product, but this is the new Ozone F Light, coming in at 103 grams. This thing is feather light. It comes in at $375 as well. What we like about this harness is obvious. It weighs nothing. It's super, super, super lightweight. There are grommets for a speed system, which is an advantage. What we don't like about it, or the disadvantages, is there's no place to attach a reserve, so a reserve would have to go onto your carabiners. Durability wise, you're not going to want to slide in on this thing. This is a lightweight hike and fly harness. It is load tested, but it's going to be the least durable of all of our hike and fly harnesses. But at 103 grams, it weighs less than your soda. Okay, moving up. The next one in Ozone's lineup is the Ozone OZO. This one is also a super, super lightweight harness. It comes in at 580 grams. It does come in two sizes, a medium and a large, so this one is sized. Advantages, it reverses into a backpack. So that's probably the biggest difference between this and the F Lite, is that this does have its own reversible backpack. So you can reverse this thing around, and it makes a really small pack. The pack is only going to hold a speed wing, possibly some mini wings, but you're not going to fit a paraglider inside here unless it's one of the Ozone ultralight paragliders. So the Ozo, the biggest advantage is reverses into a backpack. Still super lightweight. It's really well thought out with some pockets for hiking. This has been really popular with some of the local mountaineers. So that's the Ozo, coming in at $270 and 580 grams, two sizes. Next one in our lineup is the SupAir Radical. 730 grams, so we are going up in weight, but it's still feather light. This harness has been really, really popular with the speed flyers. A lot of skydivers like this, just for the fit. It's got really nice independent legs, so really good for running. The Radical is $315, so it's a very affordable harness. A lot of guys will double this as a mountaineering harness, so they'll have this on when they're doing glacier travel. It does not reverse into a backpack, but it does have some gear loop straps, and we have added airbags to these. So there's an attachment that can be added onto this if you wanted more back protection. It does not reverse into a backpack, but it's a very lightweight, very comfortable harness, and it does come in two different sizes. Okay, moving up in weight, we move to the Ozone, the Oxygen, and the Attack, both very similar harnesses, coming in about 1,300 grams. The Oxygen is $375, the Attack is $390. Most people that have been speed flying are familiar with the Attack. It now comes in blue. This is sort of the bread and butter harness that's been out there for a long time. Incredibly durable, really well made. It's got independent legs with some reinforced seat boards. This harness it's got a built-in backpack. It does not reverse into a backpack, but it does have a compartment to store your inner bag. This is the Attack, definitely the best-selling speed flying harness of all times. The Oxygen is a very similar configuration, a little bit different, also one size. The difference is it does reverse into your backpack for hiking. So a lot of us really like this for our mini wings and speed wings. Again, it won't carry a full-size paraglider, but the Oxygen does reverse into a backpack. It's going to carry anything from any of the mini wings or lightweight, super lightweight hike and fly paragliders, and of course speed wings. So the Ozone Oxygen, kind of our all-around favorite. If people aren't sure what they want, we steer them towards the Oxygen because it does have a lot of good advantages and features. Okay, moving on up to a little more full-featured harness. This is the SupAir Escape. The Escape comes in at $600. It depends on the size, but it's about 2,200 grams. So a little bit heavier, but still very light. This is actually the harness that I've switched to for a lot of my speed flying and mini wing flying, especially if I'm out testing something low to the ground. A little more full-featured harness. It's got padded shoulders. The biggest difference is it does have an airbag. So this is the only one with built-in back protection. So if you're doing a lot of stuff low to the ground, swooping in, you think you might touch down, it's got a full airbag. This is a very, very safe harness. It is $600, so it's more money, but there are a lot more features that you can do with it. You can actually attach a reserve to it. It does have a place for a bridle built in. It's the only one of these that has a place to attach a reserve to the shoulders. One interesting thing is if you've ever been speed flying with an airbag, you don't want to go down in the snow and carve a big turn with an airbag because it fills with snow. This has a zipper where you can zip the airbag shut. So if you're doing snow stuff, you can zip this shut. Also, if you're going to do SIV over water, you really don't want to have an airbag system that can fill with water. So you can shut off the airbag valve and make that not work. It also has a place to stow your speed system or foot stirrup. Has grommets for a speed bar. So I use this for hike and fly paragliding as well as speed flying. I do it with a front mount reserve. I really like this harness. If you're looking for safety and comfort, the Escape's where it's at. This does reverse into a backpack. It's a really good design. The zipper goes around the outside of it rather than up the middle, which puts less pressure on the zipper. So we haven't had any problems with the zippers blowing out on this. And when this does reverse, it is big enough to carry any lightweight paraglider, or if you have a small or an extra small standard paraglider, you can make it fit in an Escape, but of course any mini wing or speed wing will fit into this. For hiking, the shoulders are padded, so it's quite a bit more comfortable. And this zips up. It's really nice. It's got gear loops for it. It's got places for water, padded shoulders, padded harness straps. This is the Escape from SupAir. Again, for more details on all of these harnesses, look at the individual product description, but I wanted to show you a quick overview of all the harnesses that we offer and what we like about each individual one. It really boils down to how much weight and how much back protection and a few basic features. I'm Steve from Adventure Toy Store. Check us out online. Thanks.